Hey there guys, thank you very much for checking out Hursty Games. Do not forget, while you are here, hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications to be updated whenever I upload a video, and of course like the video if you enjoy it. But for now, I'm going to say thank you very much for watching and enjoy the video. Look after yourselves. Hey there guys, and welcome back to our QPR career mode. Arguably, in my opinion, the best QPR career mode on YouTube. Of course, feel free to correct me, but I mean, I don't watch any of the QPR career modes that I've seen. So this is the one for me, and this is Hursty Games, and we are in the Premier League. And right now, most importantly, our focal point, we are in the Europa League for winning the FA Cup last year. So as you can see, Galatasaray, Panathinaikos. Okay, yep. Those guys, you know what, I practice saying it because I know they're obviously such a big team. Like, they were such a big team, European scene as well, and I've messed it up, but I don't care. And then Aalborg, so I'm going to say that. We've already messed up the other one, so let's not worry too much about messing up that one. But the team is looking pretty snazzy. It's got a little way to go to continue to be Premier League ready, but in my opinion, the team is slowly but surely coming together. We're getting a nice feel for this Premier League as well, and I'm feeling good with the team in general. I'm going to show you the games we're going to do today. We're going to finish off this month, so we're going to get Galatasaray done, West Ham, Reading, and then Watford. So those 4 games, looking into a big month for the European League next month as well, obviously with 2 games next month. But for now, we're going to jump straight into this. We're going to go straight into the game against Galatasaray. But I've also got to change the youth plan that we're going to do with our training and stuff. So we'll get to that after the Galatasaray game, I think, or at least on the next Sunday, so the next training day. Okay, so going into what is possibly going to be the toughest game out of this entire competition, in the group stage at least for us, away to Galatasaray. But we're going to start a fairly strong team. Dragowski in goal with Mings, Ake, Akpoguma and Georgian across the back. Aya, Freeman, Luongo and Nori as our middle 4, and then Brereton and Connor Washington making a start in this game. Just thought I'd give some fresh legs, some nice pace up top. Give Silla maybe a little bit of a rest, because in recent games he's looked a little bit tired. But we're going to jump into this, hopefully have a good game. Let's go, boys. Here we are, boys. Europa League football. We are at Galatasaray. You can see the home fans there putting on a display with all the cards and stuff, making the badge. It's, you know, I think that kind of thing, when you go to a match and you see that, is brilliant. You see it obviously a lot in like European football, like Barca's and Bayern Munich's and Dortmund's and stuff. I think it's fantastic. I think it's absolutely phenomenal display from the fans. So I think we are going to have a tough game on our hands, but I'm feeling good, feeling hopeful. Georgian finding a little bit of luck down this wing. He's going to open it up here. It's a great pass into Nori. Nori's going to try the shot across the goal. Oh, I thought it had just gone in when it went past the keeper. Unlucky there. Good effort. Nori trying to burst forward now. He's got a player with him. Going to get it up to Ben Brereton. He's been a bit quiet, but he's found a bit of space. We're going to try the shot. Oh, it's wide. Don't really think that was ever threatening the keeper. They've got Gomez on it now. I feel like they're going to try the overlap, but well blocked by Mings. Got to keep this corner out now. It's right on the end of this half. Just make sure we keep the score even at half time. Get it out. Gomez with the header. What did I just say? Keep it even at half time. And we concede with what is literally going to be the last attack of the half. Really disappointing, because we've played so well. I would say we've done really well at actually keeping them out. They've had so few chances. Yes, we haven't created that much, but we're the underdogs in this scenario. We just had to keep them out and have a solid first half, and we've messed it up at the end there, but maybe we can do something just before the half. We can't. That's surely going to be half-time. It is. That's really disappointing. I'm really disappointed in that. Like I said, positives to build off of, the fact that we've defended well, but then the issue is we haven't attacked as well as I would have liked. So we're going to do a change. We're going to make it a 4-4-2. A nice 4-4-2 flat. Throw Nori onto this side. We're going to have to take Aya off, I think. Aya is probably going to go off for... I think what I'll do is I'll bring on Diaz, but push him to striker and have Washington out wide. So that's the formation we're going to rock with. That's the team we're going to go with. Hopefully, we can at least get back to a draw here. A draw would be phenomenal to get in this Europa League first game. Nori doing well to get past his man there. He's still got it. He's got players ahead of him. He's got Diaz just next to him. Brereton's pulled back. I would have rather Brereton had actually run in. We're going to go to Diaz. First time. It's unlucky. It's a good save. Okay, they've got another corner now, which obviously was the only problem for us in that first half. So let's just get rid of this one, hopefully. Boys. Oh, Dragowski, well played, to be fair there. Just about gathering that. They're coming at us again. It's a good pass to Faguli. They get it to Gomez, but Dragowski does get down well to it. They've pushed through. Oh, I thought they'd scored that. Man, that kind of just came a little bit out of nowhere. I wasn't quite ready for it. I think we're going to have to make some changes soon. Can we make a counter here? No. But we do win a free kick. Okay, but we've also got some changes happening. The 4-4-2 was not working out. I've gone to a 4-3-3 attack. I've brought on Woodburn for Nori. We've got a quick and solid front three. And then our middle three, so our 2 CMs and a cam, hopefully, will do some damage. Ming's going to try and do some damage from the edge of the box. Not looking too threatening. Unlucky. Diaz gets to Woodburn, who's just come on. It's a bit of a weak shot, but we do get the equaliser. That, I'm going to be honest, a bit of luck there. This second half, we have absolutely been drowned out by the quality of Galatasaray. We've done well there. It's a bit lucky. The shot's a bit weak, but the keeper just doesn't get down to it. But we managed to get back into it. I would take a draw in this, but we've got to just hold on. We can't expect a draw now. Oh, we've got a bit of a chance here. Diaz finds Washington on an overlap. Out wide. Connor Washington. Bang it, mate. Oh, it's a good save. But Brereton picks up the loose ball from the save. And we have... Oh, my God. We are so jammy right now to be in the lead. We honestly do not deserve it. This second half, we have had barely any chances. They have absolutely shut us out. And we've had 2 decent chances on the counter. And we managed to get ourselves into the lead. I maybe should have passed it the first time with Washington. But you know what? It doesn't matter. We get the sloppy seconds. I don't care. It's in the back of the net. And what's even better right now is I started to firm up the team a little bit. We stayed in the 4-3-3. I took off Luongo because he's tired, and I brought on Scowen, who is absolutely solid as a CDM. He's not my favourite player in this game, which is why I don't use him that much. But as a CDM at this point, I think he's just going to be fresh legs and hopefully will help us win the midfield battle. Washington. Oh, I was going to play the ball forward there, but we're okay. We get the win. Boys, that was so jammy. I genuinely don't think we deserved that. I would say the fullbacks played really, really well. Mings and Georgian both putting in a fantastic shift. I know the goal did come from a cross from Galatasaray, but you know what? Honestly, they played really, really well. I think Diaz got man of the match. Fair play to him. He was only on for the second half. Fair play, but I genuinely think that the changes we made, going to 4-4-2 didn't work, but realising that and then going to the 4-3-3 made the difference, and we got ourselves our first win in the Europa League, boys. Okay, boys, nothing happening in between the 2 games, so I'm going to jump straight into the West Ham game. As you can see here, a few changes. We've got Smithies in goal, Robinson back at left back, Ake, Akpoguma, Georgian, Mings back to a CDM position, Freeman and Luongo with Morrison back at cam, Brereton, and the return of Idrissa Silla. So hopefully this will be a good game. Back to a bit, well, I say normality. We've taken out Dragowski, given Smithies a start because some people wanted to see Smithies play, and you know what? I'm happy to rotate between the 2. Let's go. Here we go, boys, at Loftus Road for the first time in this episode in the Premier League. Still feels good to say that. And we are against West Ham. I don't know where they are in the table right now. I know that we're in about 7th or 8th, which is absolutely phenomenal. To get anywhere near like mid-table would be fantastic. But the team we're starting to build here with the likes of, as you can see on the screen, Nathan Ake coming into the team. We are starting to build a bit of kind of an underrated squad, a squad that people are going to overlook. Hopefully, we can prove that today with a good win. Let's go. Silla. Brereton. We see a nice overlap here from Jack Robinson, who's going to try a shot across the goal. It's a great save there. Fantastic save. Oh, Robinson coming up high and winning the ball when he's still up there. He finds Silla, who's going to put it onto his left and try a shot. It's a great save again. Maybe now we can create a bit of a counter. Ravel Morrison bursting through. We're going to go up to Idrissa. Oh, I wanted it back to Morrison. We can maybe just about do it. Oh, but the shot's blocked. That's unlucky. Oh, Morrison wins it in their box. Brereton picks it up. Oh, what? What's been given there? No way. Has he given a foul? That is absolutely ridiculous. That should be 1-0. I'm sorry. That's half time, boys. Been a bit of a weird half. I still feel a bit hard done by that we haven't got the lead after the Brereton goal. After a fantastic tackle from Morrison. I don't actually see what the ref blew the whistle for. But apparently there was a foul in there somewhere. What we're going to do is we're going to bring on Furlong because Georgian is very, very tired. 2 games on the bounce at fullback is not what anyone wants, really. It is probably knackered. We're going to stick with the rest of the team, though. Mings and Robinson both getting quite tired, but I might have to rest them next game because at the moment, the changes are going to have to happen up front if we don't get the lead. which hopefully we can get nice and early on into the second half. Let's find out. Oh, that's a great ball. Do we have a bit of a counter on here? Massimo Luongo, sadly, not the quickest of people. We have Morrison now. These two. Why do we not have any strikers up right now? Morrison and Luongo, but Furlong joins in the fight. Furlong's going to try a shot. Furlong gets himself a goal. Honestly, did not expect Darnell Furlong to come on and get himself the goal. Obviously, his dad would be a goal scorer, but Darnell Furlong, massive credit to you, mate. What a finish. That's pretty much what we tried to do with Robinson in the first half, and he comes on and he does the own thing himself. What a goal. Fantastic play. Great little build-up. Like I said, a bit annoyed that Brereton and Silla were nowhere to be seen, but the main thing is we get ourselves the goal with Darnell Furlong. What a finish. Good lad. Probably going to make a change now, actually, because I mentioned some tired legs. Look at that middle four. They have absolutely run their socks off today. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take off Freeman. So I'm going to push Morrison to that position there. And I'm going to bring on, I think, Asai Samuel. Yeah, I'm going to bring... Actually, no. I'm going to bring on Woodburn because Asai Samuel is going to make a start in the next game in the Cup. So that's a bit of a teaser for you there. But we're going to bring on Woodburn at cam. Well done, boys. 1-0. Well done, Darnell Furlong. Good lad. I've got Lanzini on the ball wide here. Teams seem to come at us from wide. They always seem to go down those wings. And I'm starting to pick up on that. So the fullbacks, I mentioned before, being maybe a slight problem. But actually, the fullbacks really living up to their own in the Premier League. Unlucky with that pass there. Otherwise, you could have had a chance. Morrison. We're going to find Woodburn. We're going to turn. We're going to try a shot, I think, with Woodburn. He's still got it. Yeah, we're going to try it. Ben Woodburn. Oh, it's unlucky. We got a little bit lucky that we actually got the shot off after my messing around with it, but we were unlucky not to score it. Luongo. We're going to wait for the overlap from Furlong because we know what he can do. What a pass. Go on, Furlong. Go on, mate. Whip that ball in there. Ben Brereton, surely. Oh, he scuffed it. Brereton, at the moment, really off the boil. Ayew puts the cross in. It goes to Chicharito and he gets himself the goal. Oh, Furlong doing really well up top. And that's the first mistake he's made all game. Chicharito having obviously just come on. Literally come on within a few minutes of that chance. Really disappointing because we look dominant. This is honestly, this is what we just did to Galatasaray. We've been dominant all game. And then they come away with the goal. It's a great cross. I feel a bit disappointed. But we've still got a bit of time to try and get back into the lead. But it's a bit of a long shot now. And that's full time. It's really, really unlucky. It's really unfortunate. Feel like we deserved the win. But like I said, on the flip side, did we deserve to win against Galatasaray? Not really. So, not ideal for us. A little bit disappointing, but a point in this league is a point. They only had 2 shots and they got themselves a goal. Man of the match for me, Jack Robinson. All over the place. He only got 7.8. Jack Robinson. I mean, Furlong as well. And actually, even when Georgian was on, he had a good game. But for me, Jack Robinson, what a game. Okay, so I mentioned to you guys earlier on, right at the start of the episode, that I had an idea about our training and what I plan to do with our training. Now, I'm really going to try and get these youth players that we've started to grow and started to build. I'm going to try and get these guys into a decent rating. So when we call them up, that they're ready to actually kind of contend in this team, because it feels a bit pointless setting up a system like this to then not try and bring them through. And I feel like if I concentrate too much on the players that we can play in the games and they can get their ratings up that way, it feels a little bit backwards to then kind of just straight up ignore the youth players that we are trying to bring through the ranks. So my plan is to get these guys trained up, get Turner and Dufresne, and then anyone else that we potentially start to sign as well, really coming through these ranks, get them up in rating and start to get some youth players into this team, because if nothing else, it will be a good investment for us, getting these youth players up and then selling them on. It's a bit of what QPR have done in the past, and a lot of clubs do. They get these youth players, they build them up to being able to sell them, and then they do, and they get themselves some money. But for now, we've got to concentrate on the Reading game. That's what we're going to prep for. I'll see you guys with the starting lineup. Okay, boys, the Cup game, as I said, changes are going to be made, and boy, they have been made. Dragowski in goal, Robinson, Ake, Akaguma, and Furlong starting at right back after a good game last game. Luongo, Scowen as our holding midfielders with Diaz at cam, and Asai, Samuel, and Jolek playing on the wings with Brereton up top. Jolek, I think I need to maybe give some more game time to occasionally, but obviously He doesn't even make it onto the bench right now. He's struggling to get onto the bench for us. But Asai Samuel, I feel like, again, he's a good young player. I know a lot of people want to see him play both in real life and in this career mode, so I'm going to play him today. Let's go, boys. Go for the win. Here we are at Loftus Road, this time in the Carabao Cup. It's the third round, and I mean, I guess I kind of see it as a bit of a rivalry as well. Obviously not like a derby, but they really see QPR Reading as a rivalry game on FIFA because they have the whole like players looking at each other at the squad lineups and stuff. They have the like coming up next kind of thing at the start. So let me know what you think about that. Do you reckon QPR Reading is a bit of a rivalry? I personally think so a little bit. It's almost like the battle of the hoops. But let me know what you think. But let's get into this cup game. Round 3. Can we make it into round 4? Let's find out. Oh, they've got the ball in a decent space here, and what a goal. I mean, we're just sloppy in defence there from a free kick. Not a difficult routine to block there, and they just mess us up in a really, really daft way. I think that was Liam Kelly that scored as well, which is a bit of a kick in the face because that's somebody we inquired about previously. He stays onside, and he just finds the back of the net easy. Poor, poor defence. Boys, wake up. Come on. Scowen, and then we get it to Brereton. Asai Samuel. Going to go back to Brereton. Go on, Ben. Oh, it's a great save from Manone. Fantastic save. We've got to whip this ball in. We've got some height in the box now. Do we find anyone? We find Manone. The Brereton run isn't quite there, so we're going to try the strike. It's too easy for Manone. Luongo. Oh, we've got Diaz in space. Put it onto your right. Finish that. What a save from Manone. What? How on earth has Manone actually got to that? That better show me that replay, because that is a fantastic save. Is it going to show it? No. What an absolutely incredible save. Maybe I should have just driven it low, but I fancied Diaz's chances with the top corner. Unlucky. We're knocking it around okay here. Diaz to Jolek. Brereton. Finally, we beat the impossible shield that seemed to be Manone, but we get ourselves back into it. Nice one-touch football. Nice little knocking around of the ball here. Quick passes, and we find the bottom corner. Man, honestly, I was starting to stress out that we were just never going to beat Manone, but we do get it past him 1-1. Come on, boys. Just got to keep it moving, I think. We just keep the ball moving, keep it away from them, and we've got a chance. We get it to Brereton. We're going to try a shot from here. Brereton just wide of the goal. Would have been a fantastic goal on the turn there. It's unlucky. Diaz. It's a nice ball out here to Jolek. Jolek. We're going to try and whip something in, I think. Nope, we're going to have to pass it back. We find Scowen. We know he's got long shots from real life. Has he got them on the career mode? Yes, he does. Not quite as impressive of a long shot as his one he scored the other week, or the weekend just gone. But he does find the back of the net against Manone. Nice strike. Fantastic hold-up play from Jolek. Great job finding Scowen. And then what a shot that is across the goal. Top corner. Getting nowhere near that. 2-1, boys. Come on. That's more of a response that I was looking for. Diaz. Is Diaz going to try and find something now? Diaz gets past the defence. Oh, I hit finesse by accident. Really unlucky because that was a great run. There is the halftime whistle. Feeling a lot better about the game now. I was really starting to worry that we were not going to come away from this with anything after a poor, poor start. But feeling a bit better now. We're going to bring on Connor Washington up top. Give him some game time because I do want him to stay happy. Don't want him to get too upset that he's not playing too often. I think the only other change we'll try and make will be Nori and maybe Woodburn at some point. Just to keep the fitness levels up in the team. But feeling a lot better now. The team played really, really well. And we were unlucky not to go 3-1 up with a Diaz chance. But let's just keep this. Let's try and get another and get some confidence. Oh, that's a great ball. My goodness. That ball kind of came out of nowhere. Out of nowhere. Fantastic pass. Swift. I mean, I think it was a first-time strike. Decent effort, but he probably would have wanted it on target. Dragowski probably sweating a little bit there. That's a good ball over to Abita. And they try and get it in there, but it's not a great shot. We get a little bit lucky there. Washington. We get lucky. The ball does bounce up to him. He gets past the defender. Connor Washington. Oh, he drags the shot. Come on, Connor. Got to get that in a better position than that. Oh, Asai Samuel. What a pass. Connor Washington. Better this time. It's unlucky. It's blocked. We do have the corner, though. We've made some changes. We've taken off Diaz and we've taken off Robinson. We've brought on Nori. And we've brought on Woodburn at left back because we didn't have much of an option. Oh, we don't get a corner. But we didn't have much of an option. Don't want to bring on Mings because the whole point of taking Robinson off is because he's tired. I want to rest him. for the last game of the month. Woodburn finds Scowen. We get it to Nori. We've got Asai Samuel just running up that wing there. Asai Samuel's going to pound that one into the back of the net. Look at that. What a strike. This guy does not play like he's 65 rated. I do not care who you are. What a fantastic finish from the young man. We said we wanted to get him in the team more. And actually, you know what? Games like this, it's the perfect time to bring him in. Carabao Cup, I think, is going to be Asai Samuel's cup. It's going to be his bag, just like he bagged himself that goal. 3-1. Well deserved, boys. Let's hold on to this lead for the last 10 minutes. That is full time, boys. 3-1. The comeback was needed. We messed up right at the start. We didn't give ourselves much of a good showing at the very, very beginning, but we do manage to come away with the all-important win and get ourselves into the 4th round of the Carabao Cup. Well done. They're giving it to Jolek. Personally, my man of the match. It's tricky. Brereton was really, really good when he was on the pitch. I would honestly say Asai Samuel did put in a shift, but maybe Jolek put in equally good a shift, really. So fair play to both wingers, played well. Okay, boys, going into our final game of this episode, away to Watford. It's going to be a tough one. Going with what is basically our starting team, you can see there. Dragowski, Robinson, Ake, Akpaguma, Georgian, Mings, Freeman, Luongo, Morrison with Brereton and Silla up top. Hopefully we can put in a good shift. Hopefully we can get ourselves another good result in the Premier League. Here we are, boys, away to Watford at Vicarage Road. It's going to be a tough game. Watford, obviously, a very, very decent side. They have actually just pulled off an incredible game against Chelsea, the 4-1 win. So fair play to them as well. That was that yesterday, the day before? A couple of days ago, I think. But hopefully we can come away with a decent result ourselves. Let's go, boys. Morrison. We find Brereton. Let's get it to Silla. Going to keep it on his left. Try finesse from here. It's a good effort, but Pantilimon with a fantastic save there. Got Pantilimon in goal. Interesting. Let's whip this in. We find Brereton, but it's well defended. We keep it alive, though. Freeman. We find Luongo on the edge. We're going to go back to Freeman. Who can we find that can have a decent strike? Freeman's going to try one. It falls to Brereton. Ah, it's unlucky. Brereton. Oh, he wins it back, luckily. What a turn. Ben Brereton. Oh, what a strike. He finds the top corner. Ben Brereton. Fantastic. Like I said recently, he's been a little bit out of sorts. Hasn't quite been the goal scorer that I was expecting him to be so far this season. Obviously, with such a phenomenal season last season. I know the Premier League is a big step up. That is a great turn, though. And look at that. Off the post. Fantastic strike. Pantilimon getting absolutely nowhere near that. Well done, Ben Brereton. 1-0, boys. Come on. Morrison. We see the run from Brereton. We're going to turn and get it back to Morrison because he's got the space on the inside. Can we get it past the defender? We can. Idrissa Silla doesn't get to it. Oh, Dini with the head down to Cleverley. He goes to Amrabat. Back to Cleverley, who finds the bottom corner. I don't know whether it's Dragowski or whether it's just the kind of the step up in quality maybe going into the Premier League, but I feel like we're conceding a lot of sloppy goals at the moment. A lot of goals finding the back of the net, and it's, you know, it's a bit worrying. It's a little bit of a concern. I've brought in a young keeper who already starts at a decent rating, but it's not made that much of a difference. I mean, Tom Cleverley scored against us, so things are obviously looking not fantastic. Great play from them. Defensively, they split us open, and he finds the bottom corner. It's unlucky just on half-time again, though. So, 1-1. Literally was the stroke of half-time, that goal, because we've barely been able to take the kick-off, and it is half-time. I don't know that I need to make much of a change. I feel like I'm going to change something, though. I feel not because necessarily, like I said, that I have to. I'm going to move Morrison to CM. I'm going to bring on Diaz. I feel like Diaz often will come on and do a fantastic job for us. So I'm going to put Diaz at cam and hope that that change can be good. It sucks that I'm taking off Freeman, but at this point in time, there's no one else that I can take off. And he sadly, in the starting midfield at least, is bottom of the pecking order. So let's see if that change can do us good rather than bad. And it's starting off pretty good, actually. Brereton, never mind. So I've got Amrabat now. Ake is keeping him close, though. Dini, it's a great pass. And boys, what are we doing right now? What is actually going on right now? What a disappointment that is. It's quite ironic as well that they keep running to the manager. And he got sacked like last week. But that is a fantastic goal. I mean, he has absolutely been left. Look at the space he's got. Look at the space that El Nassi has. Oh, really disappointed. 2-1 down now, boys. Come on. Oh, what a ball from Cleverly to Amrabat. And Amrabat, oh, I thought he'd scored it. Wow. Okay, let's use that. We've been let off a little bit there. Let's make something now. Let's change this game. Let's turn it around. Come on. Okay, boys, we have gone back to the 4-3-3 attack. It seemed to work okay for us last time. Morrison and Mings making way. Oh, no, sorry. Morrison and... oh, no, I think it was Mings, actually. No, it might have been Silla. Morrison and Silla making way for Woodburn and for Washington. So a nice quick front three with Diaz behind them. And hopefully we can see a difference. Oh, Capuis found El Nuase. And what is going on? We've been red this game, boys. We've absolutely been outplayed. And the difference between when we were outplayed now and Galatasaray is these guys are finishing their dinner. They are finishing those chances. Bottom corner, Dragowski beat his close post. It's not good enough, boys. 3-1. Disappointed. Diaz. We get it to Ben Brereton. It's a great turn. I can't get the shot off, though. The angle is too tight. We find Diaz now. Bottom corner. There it is. This is what we needed, boys. We needed this about 10 minutes ago, but it's still here. It's okay. We get the ball to Diaz. We get ourselves the goal. Great turn. I thought I'd messed it up, but a great finish there from Diaz. Right in that bottom corner. Luongo letting it run through his legs. Great job there from the boys. But it's not over yet. It's 3-2. 10 minutes to go. Come on, boys. Brereton charging through. Can we get it? Oh, we can't quite. Luongo nearly had that, and that could have been it. Fantastic tackle from their defender. Oh, it's a great ball through. El Nuase. This will... I was going to say this will close the game out. Would have been absolutely over then. But they've got a corner. This is a chance for us, maybe, if we can keep it out, to counter. Can we get to that ball? Not yet. Woodburn brings that punch out down. And we've got a chance now. Diaz can burst forward. We've also got Brereton, who's just about got the legs on the defender, but he's being caught. Diaz, it goes back to him. Come on, Diaz. Brahim Diaz, please. Brahim Diaz. There it is, boys. 3-3. And you know what? It feels like a win, but we've managed to scrape it back to a draw. And Brahim Diaz having an absolute blinder from coming on. Massive credit to him. Brereton doing really well. Woodburn doing really well to bring it down. But what a finish that is across the goal. And like I said, that feels like a winner. It's not obviously, but it sure as hell feels like it. We still have to keep them out. They are asking the questions of us, but they've messed that one up. Dragowski picks it up, and that is the game, boys. Wow, what a finish. What a finish. We end the episode on 2 wins and 2 draws. Again, we threw that one away a little bit. One of the wins we probably didn't deserve, and that draw we probably didn't deserve either. But we had the fighting spirit to come back into it, make it a draw, 3-3. Well done, boys. A player that a little bit at the moment is a little bit disappointing would be Dragowski. And a little bit of Silla as well. A little bit disappointed in him. But for me, Diaz has got to get another match. Yes, Brereton did have a good game. I think he got 2 assists and he got himself a goal. But for me, the turn up from Diaz there, absolutely phenomenal. So well done to the boys. Getting ourselves a point. Well done. Okay, boys, that is going to be it from me for now. We have started the new month here, as you can see, in October. We've got a hell of a few games ahead of us. We've got, right, should we try again? Panathinaikos, something like that. I messed it up already, who cares? I got those guys. We've obviously got our other group stage game as well. And then we've got a cup game. Our next game in the Carabao is actually Liverpool. But we have some tough old league games ahead of us as well. Obviously not going to get all of those done next episode. But they are the games we can start looking forward to. I'll start the next episode looking at the youth players that we would have just scouted. And also starting to look at the player development we're going to do as well. But for now, boys, I'm going to end the episode there. If you've enjoyed this, it's been one hell of a rollercoaster ride, so thank you very much for checking the episode out. I've also had an idea recently for a video about showing you my favourite way to do a career mode, so if you want to see that, let me know in the comment sections down below my favourite type of career mode to do. So let me know if you want to see that, and of course subscribe if you're new around here. But for now, boys, I'm going to say thank you very much for watching, and of course, look after yourselves. See you later.